Guys, this is Brandon's Baseball Logs. We're going to be doing my sports interview with my friend Randy, and we're going to talk about the Yankees and all of MLB, and I'm going to introduce him to you guys. Here's Randy, and we're going to be talking about the Yankees and all of MLB.
Alright.
You want to get it started?
Alright. So I've seen this before, where it was like with a New York team, when they were leading the game, and then they squander it, which I remember it was the Mets versus the Yankees.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was Tatos or whatever.
Yeah.
Shortstop from first and second, because there's shortstop from first and second, and then there's a shortstop from third and second. So
Yeah.
I remember that one.
Mm-hmm. Totally, I remember that.
And then the second was, well, this is going. That was like the new era of baseball. But if you're going back through throwback eras, it was Red Sox versus Mets in that World Series. I think
That's
it
true.
was it was the shortstop, number 5, whatever his name was. He missed the grounder ball.
Xander Bogaerts.
And that's what,
Bogaerts?
Bogaerts, yeah. It was Bill Bogaerts.
Yeah.
And then it was I remember seeing that, like, highlights when they were going back, when I think when the Red Sox went back to the World Series, when it was against when it was a series of, I think it was Game 7 from Red Sox and Yankees in the playoffs. They were talking about when Bogaerts messed up a freaking ground ball play in the World Series, so they're trying to make sure, like, they don't squander that moment again.
That's true. And plus, because of that, it's like the Yankees have been playing really great baseball, and then it's like they forgot how to play baseball yesterday in the 9th inning and gave up 4 runs in the 9th, and we lost 5-4.
But it's also a team effort, so you have to, like... But if you look at Yankees gentleman team, they don't blame anybody they don't blame any of their teammates for the mistakes they make. They take the mistakes as a team, and they walk off the field, and they learn from the mistakes they made from that game, and they actually, the next game, they make sure they learn from that mistakes, and they make it better the next game.
That's true. Plus, we're also going to be talking about this, that there are Yankee fans going all over Twitter saying that the Yankees should get rid of Clay Holmes, that they should just put him in the minor leagues to get better. But it's like, this was his second blown save for the first time since the beginning of April. And also, his ERA was 0.00, and it's now at 1.82. And I'm like, that's still a really good ERA to have. And what's your opinion?
Is that player a pitcher or
relief closer pitcher?
I believe, like, he should not go back to the minor leagues because, like I always learned in life, you should never blame somebody until you walk in their shoes to see how hard what their position is at their work. Because the closer pitcher is a very stressful and very hard position as a pitcher, because if you look at it, that's where he's a fresh pitcher for the clear ending of the game. If you look at that, it's a very mind-blowing pitching position, because that's, if you look at it, the Mets versus Kansas City Royals, when they had Syndergaard playing that position against the Kansas City Royals, and he made a lot of minor mistakes, but they still kept him because he's a very, very good pitcher.
That's true.
In my honest opinion, if he does that more constantly in every game, then yes, I agree he should go back to the minor leagues to get better, but he hasn't done that 24/7.
That's true. That's true about Clay Holmes. And now, what is your opinion on the Mariners, who have had trouble scoring runs, and now they were able to do it yesterday?
I mean, they clearly came back and won the game, so that's an improvement. I mean, the Seattle Mariners, like, they're, like, what are they, like, last year they were, like, what, the last
they were like in 3rd or 4th place.
I mean, third and fourth place is not bad. That's still like playoff material. But like, if you look at it in different sports, like you have to have the offense, you have to have the defense, and you have to have like the
pitching,
the assists, the pitch, like whatever the sport is. Like it's always offense and defense, and but it's the fact is like you can never outdoubt the team until you look at it like, oh, they came back, they won the game. But it's shocking that they're in first this year, but they were in
third or fourth
last year. But it's still the beginning of the season, so they still have time to squander that moment and go back to the same position they were in last year.
That's true, and plus, the Mariners have been struggling to score offense all year long. And it's like their reigning Rookie of the Year, Julio Rodriguez, he is signed up to a 14-year, $440 million contract extension since getting called up in 2022 and won that award. And he is struggling to score and get hits and hit big home runs for them.
I feel like the more bigger the field is, it's a lot harder to hit a ball into like where you want to hit it, because like with contact hitting, you have to like contact, and then when you're hitting it, you have to make sure where you hitting it, from right, middle, or left. So it's like, and you also have to be like, shoot, I have to make sure I put enough power on that hit so that outfielder can miss it and not make a mistake on it.
That's true. And I did want to say thank you for joining this interview, and we're going to be doing more of these, like how I did on my old blogs page. We're going to do even more sports interviews with Randy and other people that I know.
Right.
And I do want to say thank you for doing this.
It's always a pleasure. I mean, I love the time and work to get there and get it finished and then come home and relax, because I mean, these interviews are very important to me, so it's like better off to get these interviews and just be stressed out every day. So
that's true. And let's hope the Yankees win tonight, and hope Randy's a Red Sox fan. Let's hope his team does well also.
Yeah.
Thank you, Randy.
You're welcome.